All right, welcome to the daily recap video. Sorry coming at you guys so late. Had some other stuff going on today, so took a little while to make this video, but we're getting it in. On the day, we did not end up so well. We lost today $1,058.68. So as you can see, the balance on the account currently $49,614. We came into the day, I think around down about $400 coming into the morning session. Took a couple of losers. I think ended the stream down about 700, and then kind of looked for the silver bullet setup in the afternoon, and didn't get it. Didn't get it. So I mean, we still have a our drawdowns at 48,673. So we got about $1,000 in drawdown left here. That's okay. That's still plenty of room to kind of get out of the hole here. What I did want to do is, show you guys the kind of missed silver bullet setup that I had this morning. Just going to show you guys how I kind of mismanaged this. There's no other way to say it. I basically outlined the trade. I saw it, and then just mismanaged it completely. And instead of having a nice large winner, 25 handle winner on each count, I end up having losers. And I'll kind of show you why and what happened. So as we can see here, we have a structure shift to the upside, right? Well, we have a volume imbalance here. So the idea would be that price would come back, repaint this imbalance. So if I were going to put an order on the book, that certainly is where we would want to put it. That's the most logical spot. Where would your stop be? Well, stop could either be down here at the 17 level, which is the candle that makes the gap, or all the way down at the low of day. You can see I put two orders on the screen here to go long, and then I put my stop here. Well, price continues to move, and I kind of panic, and take this off here so you guys can see. I kind of panic, and I go ahead and take a higher entry, which it's okay if I do that, right? It's okay to take a higher entry. The problem is, watch what I do with my stop. So price continues to leave. I think, well, it's not going to come back and tag me in. So I take the orders off. So let's see what happens. Price starts to move back up. What do? I take a long position all the way up here at 15,236, one contract, both accounts. What's price do? Starts to move back down. All right. I'm pretty sure it bounces off this SMA here and then starts to move up. Now, as it moves up here, watch, we're in the green. It creates a fair value gap, right, to the upside. We have kind of a order block here. So what do? I think, pretty safe to move my stop just below this fair value gap, but it's really not, right? We've not traded back in to a premium yet, or a discount. Price wants to find a discount before it moves higher. I know this, but I still move the stop anyway. So I moved the stop up to here, which is a horrible mistake. I should not be moving the stop at this point. Number one, we're not far enough in the green. We haven't broken any swing highs yet, other than this one that we just created. So not smart to move my stop here. So let's watch what happens. Price comes back down, and guess what it does? Hits my stop. Right there. Stopped out for a loss. Now, where does price trade down to? It continues back up, so I go ahead and I put my order on the book there at the 20s, but I know that my original order was going to be here in the 24 level. So price trade back down to where I was originally going to get long at. Well, what happens? It never goes back down again, and I just jump in long again. So kind of FOMO into it, oh, I'm going to miss the move. So I get long here again. Where do I put my stop? So I put it in the right spot initially, but then I start to second guess myself, and what do? I move the stop back to almost the same spot where I got stopped out earlier. This is just completely dumb. It doesn't make any sense at all, right? No sense at all. So this is my second entry. You already know what's going to happen. Not only did I move it back, then I moved it up here. And I honestly don't know what I'm thinking, right? I don't know what I was thinking there. So, two losers. We're down 364 and 224 on this account. Well, this trade is still open. I think I gave this one a little more room, but we end up getting stopped out on it as well, right? Or maybe we take profit. I don't remember. Yeah, I think we end up getting stopped out. Yeah. So right there, we get stopped out on both. So two losing trades where if I would have just left my entry where it needed to be, I mean, you can see here on the 3-minute chart, it traded right back into this fair value gap right here. So the entry needed to be right there at the 24, 25 level. So we had a structure shift to the upside, did exactly what we needed it to do, but we had our stops in a complete wrong spot. Now, what do you think price did after it did this? It indeed went up. We're just going to pull this over here and go back and look at price from this morning. So we would have been long there from the 25s in that range. And then, so right here is where that was. So it pulls all the way back down, 208. I'm trying to find it. Hold on. Yeah, this is the 3-minute. So this is okay. $2:00. I'm trying to find the time here. All right, so it swept the lows, traded back up, traded back into the gap, filled this imbalance. This is where I was looking to get my entry at. It actually is a little lower on this chart, 16s. What does it do? Trades back into it, fills the imbalance, goes from 16 all the way up to 51 before reversing. So you're looking at a 35 handle trade there where I very easily should have taken, 20 handles out of that move on each account, which would at least been maybe $500 in profit on each account. Instead, I'm sitting there with nearly $400 in losses on each account just because impatience and mismanaging the trade. So this just goes to show you can outline the trade and then you can still mismanage it. So looking back at this, pretty easy to see, obviously, in hindsight. And in real time, I even saw it. But I did not trust my instinct that it was going to refill this imbalance because that was originally where I put my order at. I put it right here for 2 contracts. Now, also, if I wait and I take it right here, if I take the order here where we originally were going to take it, what's different? Our risk. So we're getting long at the 17. Our stop is only at the 8. So we're risking 9 handles. Where if you take the long up here like I did in that 25 area, well, now your stop still needs to be at 8. The risk is way bigger. So this is just something I'm working on. And like I said, I want to have complete transparency with you guys on these accounts and stuff. So down $1,058 and also down $7 on the Apex. I did make a couple of more trades on the Apex. Pretty much got it back to even. Didn't have the same kind of luck there on the Top Step account, but that's okay. So red day today, we're going to say $1,065 down, but we're going to do our best to get that back tomorrow. Maybe not all at once, not all in one day, but that's it. If you haven't already, if you like these videos, press that like button for me, subscribe, leave a comment down below. I will be live for the London session at 3 a.m. tomorrow morning, and then we'll be live for the New York session at 9:20. So we will see you then. Appreciate it.